Hello, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 4. We did a few things in the last one, and then my eye got a little bad, so I had to take a break. Took a nap, and I'm totally fine. So, good to go. I'm gonna report this quest because we had to destroy what's-his-face. Yeah. The Pink Death. Oh, not what's-his-face. The big group.
Great work, everyone. Best of luck on your next endeavors.
You're right next to me. It's fine. Okay. Oh, we also had that bonding event, but we've seen them already. I never decided who I was going to go with, but I think I'm going to go with Crow. Just because I know he's in it. And I think we can skip it all. There we go. And I don't know if Duvali is permanent. Just because of the equipment stuff, the being locked. I don't know, I'd rather have party members that I'm able to. Even though I would totally like to hang out with Duvali. Not gonna happen. Alright. We searched Brionia Island, Aaron Village, and the Parm Bribe Road. So we're gonna go to Titus Gate, and Parm. Get those quests out of the way. Hello. Well, there's a tank out here. My hometown is in the backwaters of Sutherland. There aren't any other young people there, so I'm worried whether my grandparents are doing all right. I get it. We're gonna go take a look at Sutherland, or Parm soon. We can't get into St. Arc, right? Oh, you're Miss Laura's friend. Oh, I know this guy. He was at the inn in Legram. It's good to see you again. Are you the watchman for the gate? Yes, I'm a soldier now. It might not be much, but I'll do my part to exact revenge on the Republic for the Viscount. The IDF is managing Legram for the time being. The disciples of the Arcade School have all been conscripted and are now in charge of squads within each division. Being able to contribute to exact vengeance for the Viscount will be a great honor for his disciples. I won't stand by either. There's nothing I wouldn't do to help the armored divisions. Weber. Think. Sounds like he's under the influence of the curse. I don't think she'll take the news well, but I need to tell Laura. Oh, I should have brought her. I wouldn't have known. Hey, what are you doing here? Passage through the Titus Gate is currently off limits for citizens. Doesn't mean we've cut diplomatic ties with Oberl. Merchants and those returning home are permitted access after inspection, but if you're just ordinary citizens, you have no business here. You should head home. I'm gonna walk right past you. Like to see you stop me? They won't survive a real war if they don't toughen up. It'd be a disgrace to the 1st Armored Division. Yup. It's been weeks since I was signed up. Every day, my muscles are so tired I can hardly move. Just yesterday, they had us do a bunch of laps around the neutral zone, fully equipped. This rookie training's too damn harsh. They're going to kill us before we even get to the front lines. Private Nash. That is not the attitude of a soldier. Take the radio and do another circuit. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, if you're forced into a war, their training is gonna help in the long run. It may not seem like it, but it will. If you're against they're against your own will, things are not going to turn out well, though, regardless. Apologies for the late arrival, Lieutenant Colonel. Discussion with the IDF about securing the capital took longer than I thought. These new IDF forces have a very narrow perspective. You have my sympathies. Yes, quite. Now let's hear your report. The 16th Armored Division have arrived in full, and transportation of the railway cannon is complete. We can start the war council with the regimental commander of the 16th now. Shall we proceed? Yes, there's the matter of what happened after the field exercises after all. Let's head over to what happened after the field exercises. I feel like I'm missing something. 1st Armored Division's main duty is to defend the capital. Despite that, those terrorists managed to shoot the Chancellor down 2 years ago. And worst of all, we failed to prevent an attempt on the Emperor's life. Supreme Commander Van Dyke gave us the opportunity anyway. We will complete our mission and regain at least some honor. Sure. The 1st Armored Division is currently stationed at Titus Gate for field exercises. It seems the 16th Armored Division will be joining them. The 2 divisions seem like overkill if the intention is only to intimidate Liberl. Is it truly important for them to be stationed at Titus Gate?
From the looks of it, they appear to be transferring in railway cannons and other apparatus.
There's a reason why they're stationed here and consolidating arms, huh?
I think I can guess why, but it might be a good idea to gather more info first.
Sure. Like in here? Who's in here? Okay, we got Rex. Oh, you have this side quest. So Orvid. He wanted an ingredient he dropped or something.
The reporter from the Imperial Chronicle who was here before has turned up again. Wonder if he's come to collect information on the 16th Armored Division. Actually, I just came from that numbered division. I came just as they arrived. It was an amazing scene as the tanks filed through the gate in a long column. My mom lived through the 100 Days War. I wonder what she felt when she saw that.
Yo, Reen, Class 7. Man, have I been worried sick about you. I've heard about all the crazy stuff you've been put through. Sorry to worry you, Rex, really. It's good to see you, though. Have we not really met since graduation? Really? I heard you're a photojournalistic... no, yeah, he wasn't in the last game. You're a photojournalist for the Imperial Chronicle now. And, who's your friend here? You're telling me you don't recognize him? He's a journalistic legend. So, you're the Ashen Chevalier himself. Pleasure to meet you, Reen Schwarzer. I had hoped our paths might someday cross. Well, it's nice to meet you. Wait a minute, his eyes. Didn't Yuna mention something about a blind journalist?
Yes, this is him. We met him once before in Ulster.
Oh my god, my nose. I must admit, I have no small interest in you and the situation surrounding you. But I'm afraid I have other responsibilities to attend to. That said, if you have time later, I would love to ask you a few questions. If I have time, sure. Then I'll keep my fingers crossed. The military around here seems to have some itchy trigger fingers. Try not to give them any reason to pay attention to you, okay?
Thank you. We'll keep that in mind.
Sure. Came here to investigate the 1st Division's movements and ended up bumping into Nielsen. We talked it over and get this, we're gonna team up on the interviews for this one. I can't freaking believe it. Me teaming up with a living legend of journalism. I'm gonna work so hard and learn so much. Nose, please. It would seem that Rex is the new cameraman for the Imperial Chronicle. He may come across as a bit frivolous at times, but he takes his jobs as a journalist seriously. His personal aspirations and sense of duty are admirable. It would be incredibly helpful for me if he were to come along on my material gathering operations. After all, I don't exactly have much of an eye for photography. Nielsen is actually a good bit more playful than I would have assumed. I guess so.
The 16th Armored Division brought a lot of armaments with them. It was the first time that I had seen a real railway cannon or a Panzer Soldat, efficient with no fuss. They are simply tools of death, terrifying weapons if you ask me. If you can use such a thing, you've no doubt lost a piece of humanity somewhere along the line. Although it's only natural that those in the IDF start to change after what they have to do.
Sure. It's got nothing. Okay, one sec. Okay. I need to take breaks when your nose is itchy and it's distracting the shit out of you. Very important. Arvid! I must have dropped it then. That's the only explanation. However, I can't get through the checkpoints to recover it now. How can this be happening? Excuse me, are you Orvid? You placed a request? Have I met you before? Anyway, I'm just so glad that you've come. I had this very rare ambergris. It's used as a special ingredient in the most amazing dishes. It smells awful. But was a hole in my bag and it must have fallen out. Losing a legendary ingredient like that is the worst mistake I have ever made. For a food merchant, this is as close as it gets to losing your life without losing it. You really are my last hope. Could I beg you to go and find my ambergris for me? He's certainly making it harder and harder to say no. Sure. Please calm down, Horvid. We'll help you with this. Are you serious? Great Adios must have sent you herself. First, there's something I want to ask you. This mysterious ingredient, ambergris, you said. What exactly is it? And how is it used in cooking? Yes, of course. Let me explain. Ambergris is a kind of stone created in the intestines of whales, or in the layman's terms, a whale turd. And you say this is edible? What? Putting something like that in your mouth is just filthy. Now, it has many uses. Medicine and perfume are just a couple of examples. It's extremely rare, so its trade price is even higher than the same weight as in Goldia. The aroma is exquisite, not dissimilar to pheromones, and the taste is singular too, so I hear. Once in a blue moon, it can be gathered along the coast in Ordis. You'll find that people know it well around there. Oh, do you think? Yeah. I think Freddy would know the most when it comes to this. You have any idea where you might have dropped the ambergris? The most likely locations are Parm Byroad and Old Agria Road, literally anywhere then. I stayed in Parm before coming here. I traveled using both roads. The problem is that there are a total of 3 pieces of ambergris. I may have dropped them in different places. I need you to look on both of those roads. I see. We'll start looking on Parm Byroad since it's the closest. The aroma will tell you when you're close by. I'm counting on you. Sure. We're gonna do this the quick way. Teleport.
My turn. Heads up. That one means business.
Nope. We're busy.
Does anybody smell that? It is a sweet, rather earthy scent. Where is it originating from?
From the top of that rock, I think. The hell was he doing up there? He climbed up and brought back a great chunk.
Matches up with what we've heard about ambergris. Or if it really ventured out to this monster-infested place such as this, he should be more cautious.
He won't be, though. All right, next one. It's really nice. Not having to fight all the enemies again. I mean, I have my own method for grinding, and I have tons of money. The only reason I need to fight anything is to get the note completion. Also, maybe the golden palm.
There is a gray substance over here.
Oh, you're right. Good job, Altina. This sweet earthy scent, it matches with what we've heard about ambergris.
The smell may be pleasant, but I would prefer not to handle it any more than necessary.
Okay, that's 2 down, 1 to go.
We've checked all along the Parm Byroad. I suggest we try Old Agria Road next.
You got it. Okay, I saw 2 things here. Okay. Of course it's Freddy. Freddy, what are you doing here? Is that Freddy fighting that monster?
Seems that way. Look at that thing on the ground between them. It looks like ambergris.
We can check on that later. Right now, we have to help Freddy. Hey, Instructor Breen. Altina, how's it going? Just give me just a sec. I'll have this palooka licked in no time. I developed a new tech, specially for thick-skinned foes like this guy here. Armor-piercing thrust. That'll do it. It's appropriately named. Nice work, Freddy. Looks like you've got even stronger. Thanks. Guess all that training was worth it. I've always said that creatures who die painfully taste terrible, no matter how you cook them. That's why I came up with a way to slay prey instantly, but I'm still perfecting the technique.
You never change, Freddy.
He really doesn't. So what brings you out here? Just monster slaying, or... Actually, I came all the way out here to Sutherland to meet up with Kyrie and Tatiana. I went hunting for something to cook for dinner and spotted this hunk of ambergris. But that Blade Fang wanted it too, and, well, you can work out the rest for yourself. Huh, how about that? Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Freddy, but we're gonna need that. Reen explained. Oh, that explains a lot. You usually only see this stuff on the coast. I was wondering what it was doing in a place like this. Here you go, instructor. Okay. Thanks, Freddy. Orvid'll be really glad to have this back. No problem. I gotta say, this Orvid guy sounds kind of like my kind of guy. Pretty close. Mind if I come with you so I can meet him myself? Sure, if you want. Then let's all return to Titus Gate. Here's what we managed to collect. Handed him the 3. Wow, you found them all. I can't tell you how grateful I am. And you even protected the ambergris from that monster. Thank you so much, from the bottom of my heart. No thanks needed, my friend. It's not often you get a chance to see ambergris in such large quantities. It was an honor to see something so rare. Freddy sure has an eye for delicacies. It's rare to see someone your age truly understand the value of something as exquisite and special as this. But that's just the start of rare ingredients. There's this very unusual mushroom here called a firefly fungus. Oh, I've heard that it only grows in areas with septium-rich soil. We should definitely see if we can find one. Ha! No problem. I know just the spot where they grow. Well, we can check this off the list. Yay! Oh, we got a lot of expensive ingredients. 5,000 Mira. Not a big deal. Oh, could this be... Just a sec, let me turn the video on.
Hello there, everyone. How are things going?
Oh, you know. Hey, we're good. Just taking a breather, and you? Well, I've just received some info I'm sure you'll love to hear. We've gotten word that one of the missing students has been spotted. Really? Really? So in light of these new findings, do you mind returning to the ships to discuss our next course of action? Not necessarily right away, whenever it's convenient for you. Got it. We'll see you soon. I gotta check Parm. We're finally getting new leads. Although we still have an important request to attend to. Don't stress over it. We can get it all sorted out on time. We'll head back to the ship when we're ready. Okay. Orvid is a treasure trove of knowledge about rare ingredients. I can't stop thinking about his tales of Liberlian delicacies. If I get the chance, I want to scour every reg of Liberl. I can only imagine all the incredible recipes that'll come up with there. Come to me there. Recipes, huh? That reminds me of the magic cuisine in Erin. Yeah, they said this last time. I bet that style of cooking would be right up Freddy's alley. At least there's no harm in mentioning it to him. Freddy, there's a recipe I'd like to share with you. Shared. Fascinating. Some of these ingredients are unfamiliar to me, but I could maybe find substitutes. I'm sure I could whip this up for you. In fact, I can't wait to try it out. Glad to see the excitement. Well, go ahead and give it a trial run. Freddy can now make magic cuisine.
Hey, what can I get you today?
Yeah. This is very appropriate. I am running out of these. And these.
Come on, give it a try.
Thanks to you, I can return to Liberl without any worries. You've really helped me out of a bind. Thank you so much.
My duty calls.
Let's go.
Okay, let's report this quest in.
Here to make a report?
Mm-hmm.
Great work, everyone. Best of luck on your next endeavors.
Sure. Now let's head to Parm. How you guys doing? Oh, your hair's all white. You have white hair, but you're not an old man. That's kind of cool. Not everyone thinks it's cool, but thanks. It's not exactly a happy story behind the color of my hair. It's just classic anime. Everyone loves it, don't worry. Oh, it's Kurt's teacher. Are you here to play with me? Sorry, but not today. But it's good to see you're as full of energy as ever. Lots of military deliveries passed by here lately, huh? Be careful when playing on the road. Don't go out of town on your own, okay? Okay. Kurt's in my party too. They didn't mention him. They've started requisitioning surplus for the army. We could still make a living with what's left, of course, but having nothing left to put away just in case weighs heavily on our minds. Another blow to our town is the conscriptions. The army's taking the young and able. They're stealing all their stuff now, too. Nose, why don't you ever stop?
Conscription has started and citizens have been asked to donate mira and goods for the war effort.
What? Directly donate money? Everything about...
I went to the collection point with several bales of fabric for my store, but they turned me away saying my fancy fabrics were no good even for bandages. Why did I even bother trying to help?
Assholes. Oh, studded tie pin. Gift for Elliot. Okay. Does he have to be in the party? Oh, do I already have that other thing? I do have one. We'll see. We'll see if I have to be in the party. Where the hell? Event. Right. Gave to Elliot. An agate pin, tie pin, and cuffs? Oh, he's in my party. That's a pretty refined gift. It would sharpen up any outfit for sure. Yeah, I was thinking you could use it for them for your performances or something. I figured that's what you had in mind. Thank you, Reen. I'll wear them with pride. Glad to hear it. Nice. You guys are a little too close already. Everyone's starting at 3 and moving up to 4. There's probably not going to be that many bonding events in this then. Maybe. Sort of got my nose. My nose is the bane of my existence. Did you come here looking for Pablo? You're out of luck. He's left town. I lent him some of my tools, but I hope he's not pushing himself too hard. Thank you for being so kind to my students. Don't mention it. They were more help to me than I was to them. Pablo said he was going to La Mer, looking like looking for a needle in a haystack, but you might be able to find him there. Why? La Mer? Work was so much easier with Pablo around. My work rhythm's all messed up now that the store is all quiet again. I get it. I have that. That's it. Okay, so the stores aren't really updated. Okay, sir. We don't have to spend any time doing that. Just talking to people. Because you know me. I'm going to talk to all the NPCs. And I'm not going to lose a single viewer halfway through, am I?
Instructor Reen, I'm so glad you're all right.
It's good to see you. We heard what happened.
Though I could hardly believe my ears. Are you sure you're all right?
You might not think it looking at the new hair color, but I promise I'm perfectly fine. The hair color is not the big deal here. Luisa, thank you for taking good care of my students.
It was a pleasure having them around. It reminded us of our time with Mint.
We're always happy to help a friend in need, especially when we can put the people we're taking care of to work.
They've been such a wonderful help. It was nothing really, just sort of sorting sales slips and things like that. You've been very kind to me and Kyrie.
Ah, right, Kyrie's in Parm too.
Yes, he showed up just as Pablo was leaving.
Anyway, don't worry about the kids. We'll take care of them.
We've had to tighten our belts lately, but they've made our work a bit easier. We're happy to keep helping out. Thank you for keeping them safe. Jerome and Louise have been extremely kind to me. Couldn't ask for better help.
Sounds like you've really been through a ringer, Teach. So if you need a hand with anything, you just ask. I've got 2 hands to spare. Good one. I still haven't read any of the Imperial Chronicles. Or the other books. I was kind of going to wait until I had full books to do that, but I don't know. Because it would suck to just start reading and not finish. think one episode's just going to be reading everything. How many times have I mentioned that now? Is that you, Ashen Chevalier? Your appearance has become much more dramatic since we last met. That's true. It's good to see you again, though. I haven't seen Lake Lord 2 since the summer festival. Let us dispense with the pleasantries and cut right to the chase. I need your help. There have been changes in the aquatic ecosystem all across Erebonia, with major impacts upon all of the fish. The IFC has been working with CFG to investigate. I'm surprised to hear you're working with that together. Indeed, I asked for their aid with little hope they would oblige. You can imagine my surprise when they readily agreed. Like the fishing tournament where we used the Fisherman's Guild to save face as the company. I had fully intended to use them as a tool. Who won? Cause you don't have my save file. I don't know. But after seeing their earnest enthusiasm, I don't know, the world is all off kilter. Anyway, I would like to offer your aid to anyone investigating this concern. Do what you can to be a bridge between the IFC and the Fisherman's Guild. Alright, I'll help whatever I can. No fish. Nothing. You got nothing. I have 29 bait? It's far too much. Okay, one sec. I just realized it's really dark in this damn... I need more lights. Can't even see my right eye. Well, left. Whatever. Am I too loud? I feel like I'm screaming. It's because of my nose. Anytime I'm distracted by my nose, I just start getting really loud. New recipe. Thank you, sir. Okay, we have one of every thing there. Let's check it out. Creamy risotto. How many do we have? 11 of 24. Really? Holy shit. Okay, we have 3 smiley faces.
Let's do this.
It's gonna be me.
This one's pretty special.
It's rain. Oh. 60 CP? Oh no.
I got this
Oh, boy.
in the bag.
Cures KO and 60 CP.
Now let's begin.
Kurt, ruin this one, please.
It wasn't meant to be like this.
80 CP? Oh my god, I need to stock up on mature cheese. Using that in battle? I could get, like, extra S-crafts, like, nothing. Interesting. Well, that's exciting. Okay, where are we visiting next? Anton, we can play cards? New recruits first assembled at the conscription office. That's where they're told which division they'll be in. Regardless of where they're sent to fight, I pray they return safely. Yeah. Really? I'm so worried something bad might have happened to her. I wish I could just speak to her, hear her voice again. Isn't that the man we ran into at Titus Gate in Michelin? Keep changing his voice too. Wow, haven't seen you guys in a while. What are you doing here? And who's your new white-haired friend? Man, you look so familiar, but I just can't quite put my finger on it. Yeah, I feel like we must have met somewhere along the line. Aha! Weren't you in Trista a year and a half ago? You were looking for love, and I was one of the Thor students who tried to help you find it. Oh yeah, I remember you now. The hair kind of threw me off, but it's good to see you again. Instructor, is he a friend of yours? Now I'm curious about how you helped him find love. Well, it's a long story. But wait, don't you live in Liberl? Why would you come back to the Empire now of all times? That's a long story too. Explain. Huh, can't say I'm too surprised knowing you. What about this woman you've been exchanging letters with for the past year and a half? Yeah, she used to work at your dorm. My dear, sweet Sharon. I knew you were searching for someone, but this was not the someone I was expecting. Well, the cat's out of the bag now. Not that it matters these days. She sent me a letter telling me to forget about her. Did she? She actually... Was that actually from Sharon? That doesn't seem like a current Sharon attitude.
Then she cut off communication completely.
So instead of letting things go, you came here to look for her?
Exactly. Oh, Sharon, where could you have gone? Given that we faced Sharon as an enemy in Crossbell, I can't imagine his dream reunion will become a reality.
Me neither, but I don't have it in me to break his heart like that. Things are tense in the Empire right now. You need to be careful on your journey. Still, I hope you'll be able to see her again.
You and me both. Wish me luck.
What about the card game?
Oh, by the way, I stumbled onto something interesting during my search for Sharon. It's a game called VM.
I keep abbreviating everything.
But you need an opponent to play. I've got a deck of my own, but no one to challenge. Would you be down for a game?
Sure, I'll take you on. It's not exactly a game you can play by yourself, after all. So he just randomly got a deck, and
why not? Let's see what you've got.
Is he gonna kick my ass? Is he hustling me? I guess we're gonna find out. I'm using Bard.
Thief.
Okay, let's get started.
Oh, that's your voice. It's like Randy, kind of. I don't need that right away. Okay, that's good. We have 3 4s though. But he's going first. Oh, there we go.
No, why did I boost you?
Aw, that was dumb. I should have boosted Curia Bell. That's gonna use a lot. I'm gonna swap them, and I'm gonna use the row. Wait, the row's not gonna hit both. Damn. Just take that out. I have a feeling I'm gonna destroy him pretty easily. 0 damage, yeah. There we go.
Nose. Wall on you. And we're gonna get a Blix out.
Yeah. I don't know why I wasted my thing. Oh, god damn it. I keep hitting down. There we go. Wasted my... whatever you call it. Oh god, I can't speak. Can't think. Magic Crystal on the Bard. I don't plan to attack with the Bard. Ever. Move here. Oh. Oh, that's... You know what? I'll take the hit.
Oh, I didn't even get hit.
Okay. He's taking a lot of damage already. Jeez.
You're dead next turn. Good try.
He really was new. It's your lucky day, huh? Sure. Sure. Kill. I wasted it. I entirely wasted it.
I never
It doesn't
even
matter.
stood a chance.
No, you didn't. I forgot he had a wall the second I hit that. I
Fishing
was like,
spot
nope.
located.
What are you doing? Forehead. All right. Church.
Kyrie. If it isn't Instructor Reen. I was so relieved to hear you returned safely.
Sorry I made you worry, Kyrie.
Oh, don't apologize. I'm really happy now that I know you're all right. The white hair looks very cool on you.
Thanks.
You've left St. Ark for good, Kyrie. Yeah, I had no choice with the increased IDF presence in the city. Jerome let me and Tatiana stay at his place for a while. I was trying to think of what I could do to help out during all this. When I heard the church had difficulty obtaining supplies, I volunteered to gather herbs and help make medicine.
That's very noble.
That's the least I could do. In fact, I regret not being of more use to Mr. Gallert, too.
Right, he had that request, didn't he? It's okay, Kyrie. There are limits to what you can do on your own. We'll help Mr. Gallert. You focus on your own work.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. Seeing you do so well has made me feel a little bit braver, Instructor Reen. I'll do my best to help as many people as possible.
Truly, I am indebted to Kyrie. He's been gathering up medicinal herbs we're running low on. Even if it means he has to search on foot, it's been very helpful. I must take care to keep our medicine cabinets fully stocked, just in case things take a turn for the worse.
We've had a lot of traffic coming through town these days, and they're not just the military transport trucks for requisitioned goods. The Heimdall Military Police, the HMP, waved through them, though, so
Wave through them?
So I suppose they're all authorized.
Wave them through? Wave them through, yeah. The second I said that, I was like, I don't get what that says, but then I realized I was the one who's...
I can see a lot of fish here.
You sure can. To some from Heimdall, like myself, being stationed here in the boonies is unbearable. No entertainment whatsoever. Man, this is boring. You want something? Maybe a new recruit, but don't think you can pull any shenanigans on me. God damn it. I don't think they want us going in there.
I used to be a guard in the capital. They ordered me to come all the way here just to guard the storehouse.
Orders are orders, though. They sure are. I think there's one house besides the Sidequest house.
My husband's really thrown himself into his work. Maybe I'll cook his favorite meal for dinner tonight. It'll be a good break for him.
What are you doing? Damn it. Everything's going out of stock these days. Can't even buy dye ingredients when I need them. That's not gonna stop me. Being able to continue working like this is a blessing, and you bet I'm not gonna take it lightly. This guy is just on a rampage. Okay. How much? This is the last thing we have to do, too, and then we can go back. Alright, before I do this, I'm gonna make my nose stop itching. I'm gonna wait it out.
Okay. It only took 25 minutes.
Just sit there and relax. It's probably gonna come back, just because I know.
Master Gellert looks after everyone in town. I don't know how he can manage. Whenever I offer to help, he just tells me to focus on my work. If he's going to be like this, then I guess the only way I can help is by becoming an exceptional artisan.
That'll do it. Okay, sir. What do you need? Oh, Kurt's in the scene. Okay. How are you, Star students? Kurt.
Very well, thank you. I haven't seen you in a while, Master Gellert. Are you well?
I'm not too bad. Thank you for coming all this way. Your students have told me that you've been through a lot.
I've certainly experienced some setbacks, but I assure you, I'm completely fine, even if I do look different now. Instructor Reen has been very lucky indeed, escaping unharmed. We're watching over him to make sure he does not find himself in trouble again.
That's right, we're all taking turns keeping an eye on him. Please don't worry. Come on, guys. Ha! So you've got a bunch of students watching you like hawks, so you don't get hurt yourself. Get hurt yourself hurt. Whatever. Jokes aside, I'm glad you surround yourself with such sincere friends. Ha! It's been ages since I had a good laugh.
Oh man, I'm feeling even more embarrassed by the minute. Anyway, a lot's happened in Parm, hasn't it? You mentioned there was something you wanted our help with.
Ah, right. I'd nearly forgotten about that. You see, something suspicious has been going on in Parm lately. We've had to comply with military requisitions a few times, which of course is understandable. But besides that, we've also been called upon to donate for subsidy fund.
Yes, you mentioned that in the letter. It's a charity fund for struggling families of conscripts, right?
Yes, that's right. It's mostly for the area around the capital. If the only worker in the household is drafted, the family's income disappears, right? There are remunerations from the military, but it isn't a lot. Additionally, it isn't delivered immediately. Here in the countryside, we help each other out, sharing our homegrown crops and such. But city people can't do that without Mira. Can't do. So, this fund has been established to help them make ends meet, pay their rents, feed their children.
I see. So it's a social security program funded by charitable donations.
Yes, exactly. We're not rich by any definition, but if those city families are to starve without our help, then of course we donate what we can. Then one day I was talking to a friend from the capital. Even though this was such a high-profile program, he had apparently never heard of it. Oh. What? Maybe he just didn't hear about it somehow? It's possible. Heimdall is a big place, so maybe the subsidy program hadn't been publicized where he lived yet. But it still set off alarms in my mind. There's no hurry, but if you could look into this for me, it would put my mind at ease.
Instructor Reen, it does seem fishy.
Oh yeah. I think you may be onto something. We'll ask around and find out what's going on. Thank you. It'll help a lot. Everyone in town is aware of the subsidy program. I don't want to unsettle anyone by asking questions. If you could look into this for me, I'd be grateful.
Sure, no problem. Let's begin our investigation.
So someone's taking advantage of the fact that a war is going on to pretend they're helping people out? Oh, you don't need it. Wait, do I have to ask him too? I think I should have asked him too. Let's see.
There seems to be a link between conscriptions and military subsidies.
Won't hurt to ask if they know anything. Reen asked about the subsidies for the families of new recruits. Subsidies, Can't say I know anything about it. All we do is look for the collected goods and keep order in town.
I see.
Got a strange message the other day, though. It told us not to interfere with non-military groups carrying out their own collections. Huh.
What could that be about?
Is that all? You better get going then. You seem to be tourists, but as you can see, this country's in a difficult spot right now. Sure. That is all, sir.
This looks like a good spot to cast a line.
Every time. Oh, hello, all of you.
What brings you here? There's something we wanted to ask you about.
The subsidy donations. Exactly. I take it you're familiar with them, Tatiana. Someone distributed flyers around town asking people to donate to the subsidy fund for soldiers' families. Lots of people are chipping in, Jerome included.
I'd have to be heartless not to sympathize with the families left behind. Adios knows how long it'll be till those kids see their dads again. It's hard on them emotionally and hurts their family finances too.
We don't have much to offer, but every little bit helps, right?
I see. Has anyone from out of town said anything about this subsidy to you? From outside Parm? Well,
come to think of it, merchants from St. Arc didn't know anything about it. But the freight company employees did.
That's right, they were from that new company we've been using.
Kleist & Co. people must know what's going on in the capital, more than us, anyhow.
Oh, so it's Kleist & Co. doing it.
So it's not only Parm residents who've heard of all this.
I'm a little surprised that Kleist & Co. is doing business here, though. Thank you very much for your help. I hope my students won't give you trouble. They're nice to have around.
Don't be strangers, come to see us again, and let me know if you need any of my help.
I don't think Hugo would do that. But it's a big company. Oh. We have to go over here. Okay. Oh, this guy's definitely going to be angry. Or his wife, never mind. I'm falling apart today. Might be a good chance to ask about the subsidy program. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Reen asked.
Of course I know about it. You can't help but pity them, can you? Having family members drafted and ending up in need of Mira on top of that. Not to say we're well off, but we're still working and we have enough to eat. I asked my husband if he thought we could make a donation, and he told me to do as I please. He even brought out his mother's septium heirloom for me. An heirloom made of septium. That sounds quite valuable. The people raising funds for subsidies asked us to donate antiques or any precious goods made from septium. Either that or works of art and musical instruments would also do. In other words, items that can easily be cashed in for a good price. Do you know when the donation collectors will be in town? Today, I reckon. Take a look at the flyers we got just this morning. Extend a helping hand to compatriots in need. Will do. Thank you. You've been very helpful. Okay. Well, it does seem like we will find... does not seem like we'll find any more information here. Something's really fishy, though. Parm's residents just accept the collections, believing they'll be used as subsidies for soldiers' families. But if that were the case, why is the military turning up their nose at items that aren't of particularly high value? I see what you mean. They are collecting antiques, works of art, finely crafted products, and musical instruments. Most people can't tell how much a good musical instrument is worth. Second-hand dealers in St. Ark might be able to appraise them. But the traders of St. Ark haven't heard of the military subsidies. And why would they choose Parm instead of St. Ark to collect from? There's something suspicious going on here. And if we could only check it for ourselves. And there they are. Instructor, look at that. Is that what I think it is? It's a generic NPC. It's gone now. We can still catch up if we hurry. Come on, everyone, after them. Right. Are you serious? You're gonna catch them on foot? We can go this way? Oh, I thought this was blocked off because we can't go to St. Ark. Guess we just can't go directly.
Whoa.
I take it you haven't seen one yet. That's a Gargantua-class warship. I suspect that's the Imperial Air Force's 2nd Regiment on its southeastern patrol route.
Huh. Interesting. I'd never thought just like a casual airship would cross. Am I even going the right? Yeah, it's down here. Just a casual airship. Just flying by. I don't think they've ever had to do that before. It's always been in a cutscene. There was no other moving oh my god, they're in trouble. Of course they're in trouble. Oh, we're gonna take care of them, don't you worry. Ah! Get away from me! That's... monsters. What are they doing this close to town? Actually, we can figure that out later. Everybody, get ready. Right.
Gonna have to step up our game for this one.
Really? Are they difficult? You usually say that when they're difficult. You know what? Level 55. They're not difficult. Nope. Not even slightly. So...
Here we go.
wait, they're already fully analyzed, right?
It's my turn.
Oh, yeah, they are. They are super dead. Rhino Cider.
It's down. It's mine.
And...
Very well.
Oh, you have the most health. Doesn't matter.
It's down. An opening.
Sure. You're dead. This is like the only battle we've got into this whole episode.
Everyone okay?
43 seconds.
All right. Got it.
Surprised you leveled up from them. They're only level 55. Phew. I thought I was a goner for sure. Thank you all so much. I owe you my life. It was the least we could do. Would you mind if we asked you some questions? Huh? We have some concerns regarding the subsidy fund you assisted. We appreciate your cooperation. Huh? How do you...
Wow, that was spectacular. Thanks to you, none of my goods got damaged, not even the rare stuff. Those Thor students sure are the real deal. Who's who? It's better not be Hugo.
It's you. Who are you? Do I remember you? Oh, aren't you that Kleist Mall representative we met in Ordis? I remember Herman being an ass. Sales manager Wads, right? Was he part of that? Maybe they'll re-explain it. I've heard rumors about this man's history. He became convicted for an arson incident and became a pariah among his colleagues.
Well, yes, but no use in digging up the past, right? Something here doesn't feel right. Can you tell us why you were driving that truck in the first place?
What do you mean, why?
It's my job. Kleist & Co. are branching out into the rare metal and fine arts industry.
Industries? So the cargo you got from Parm was?
That's right. It's all part of our plan for long-term growth. I can't believe one little excuse was enough to get me so many fine products. And basically for free, too. 100% profit, here I come, you're an ass. You're insane.
That's going too far. Mr. Sales Manager, should you really be telling them all this?
No need to worry. Even if they were to tip anyone off, it'll never come back to bite me. That's true. The Heimdall military police were told not to interfere.
He must have some kind of connection in the military.
My failures are a thing of the past. It's all smooth sailing from here. Though the ones out in the field are the only ones in the know. It's enough to keep this operation running smoothly. Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass. Thanks for all your helps, kids. I saw my whole career flash before my eyes. I thought it was over for sure. Feels like we've still got unfinished business between us, though. How about we all meet up with the IDF and discuss this together?
Oh man, that's low. I don't know how you can make threats like that with such a straight face.
So it's come to this, huh?
This man is impossible.
That's quite enough.
Hugo? It's Hugo. Hugo always shows up to confront his employees.
Hugo. Watts, did you get my message?
I don't know. I don't have your voice anymore.
Per the agreement between the government and the noble factions, we have no choice but to leave them be. Don't you do anything you might regret later.
Wait. Per the agreement between the government and noble faction. Oh, like you can't do that to them. Sorry, sir. You know me, just trying to keep the business running. Look at that smile.
Ah, yes. And about the new industry we discussed before, due to concerns about their growth potential and sustainability, not to mention ethics, they've been suspended, effective immediately. From what I've heard, you've acted without my approval. Rest assured I'll be launching a full investigation into the matter.
Another one?
Where am I going to find another business plan as profitable as this one? I just don't understand why anyone would want to give that up. Oh, unless. Was it too brilliant? Did the others get jealous that they didn't think of it first? Well, I guess that's the price of genius.
If you'll excuse me, I'd better be on my way. They can investigate me all they want. So long as they don't forget I'm the one who's driving up the company's earnings. Adieu until we meet again. Watts drove away towards St. Arc with a big smile on his face. You son of a bitch.
What happened to Mr. Watts? He's been in the company since the beginning, and you always had so much trust in him. The speed at which he left only points further to his guilt. At the very least, we were able to expose his unethical business practices.
Yeah, and that he was acting without Kleist & Co.'s consent. I wasn't expecting to see you all the way out here, Hugo. Totally random. Your company's going through some rough times, huh?
Yes. Quite the unexpected reunion.
It's good to see you again. Reen, you seem to be well. Still sticking your nose into other people's business, I see.
I don't go looking for trouble, it just has a habit of finding me. But since you're here, it'd be a big help if you could tell us what's going on from the government side of things. If you want to negotiate, I hope you're bringing something to the table yourself. I hate having my time wasted. Parm has been compensated for what happened. I assure you, there's no problem there. This thing with Wads is no more than a bump in the road. But Hugo. Anyway, you look at it, this is the great twilight of work. Even if that's true, it's none of your concern. Besides, Reen, I don't think you're in any position to lecture others about taking care of themselves. Don't push yourself too hard, old friend. Thanks. Does that mean you really do know what's going on? I'll leave that up to your imagination. Just be careful, okay? If you run into Becky, give her my regards. Don't just stand there, Bills. Get the car started. Are you planning on making me walk all the way to Parm? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize you were planning on handling this personally. We'll prepare for departure at once. Driver, get your truck moving, pronto. Yes, sir. Just as rough as he with his employees as ever. But he seems different somehow. I wasn't able to detect any change. However, you are more familiar with him, so I will trust your judgment. Elliot, do you agree? More importantly, we uncovered the truth behind the subsidy fund. We should head back and report in. Good idea. Let's go. Yep. Hugo certainly changed. So the subsidy fund was a scam. Yeah, it seems that it was the work of some employees from Kleist & Co. The problem is, with the government backing them, it'll be tricky to make our findings public. Oh, don't worry about that. I received an official apology from Managing Director Hugo himself, as well as compensation for all of this. He reminds me of, Lex Luthor. He does bad things, but then he finds out he's about to be caught, and he's like, I'm going to fix everything. Don't you worry. Kind of thing. Yeah. Unfortunately, most of the collected goods have already been sold and can't be recovered. That's quite awful. Some people donated family heirlooms and other sentimental items. Should probably state I meant young Lex Luthor. I'm just thinking of Smallville at this point. Thank you for your concern, but really, we'll be just fine. Thanks to you, this scheme has been stopped, at least. You've done sterling work. I'll speak with the townsfolk and explain the situation. Thank you so much for uncovering the truth. There are still other cases of injustice and abuse of goodwill in Parm, I'm sure, but that's one less. Mr. Gellert. Anyway, it's time for me to get back to work. Thank you for your time. I know how busy you are. I'm afraid there isn't much I can do for you, but I wish you the best in your endeavors. Thank you. It's definitely time for a break. Your encouragement is appreciated. Nightmare 2? Oh, that's good. That's certainly good because... who had it on? Did I put it on fee? Really? I guess I did. Okay, well you get Nightmare 2 now. And someday I'll use you. 15% chance. What is Nightmare 1? Oh my god. 10. Okay. Alright. Thanks to you, we caught on to this scam before matters really got out of hand. The townsfolk are in for a shock, but I'll try to break the news gently. Thank you so much. Good luck with your travels. You bet. And we've done everything, but I want to report just in case it advances
Here to make
story.
a report? Please proceed.
Sounds like I can return to the ship, see a
Great
cutscene,
work,
and
everyone.
still do other
Best of luck
stuff.
on your next endeavors.
I just got AP. Wait, I never got anything out of that, did I? I mean, it's fine. I only got, 5,000. Okay. But then I get something else. I don't know why. Okay, well, back to the ship. Hopefully it doesn't send me straight into anything. Having returned to the Merkaba, Rin and the others gathered together on the bridge. They then discussed the information that had made its way over the ship. So we've got our lead then. Yes, in the capital of the Lemaire province, Ordis. We've received word about an ongoing house arrest taking place there. According to this report, the two in custody consist of a special VIP and a faculty member from Thor's. Who is Toa with? Oh yeah, the Empress. Okay, so it's them in Ordis. Why are they house arrest? Why? Why are they bothering with Toa being on house arrest? Are they that afraid? And the Empress? Why are you doing that?
Ordis, I should have known.
I guess we'll find out.
Muse, your hometown. It feels like it was just yesterday we were there for our field exercises. Though it turned into a pretty tedious slog, no thanks to a certain snotty aristocrat.
I don't want to see his face. The guy's awful. Ah, yes, Marquis Ballot. Though he's no longer the interim supervisor there, in light of his latest blunder. From what I hear, the person currently overseeing the city is Karl Regnitz, my dad. We saw that in the very beginning. Given his position and that of those involved, there's no way he wouldn't know about this house arrest business. Which means we're going to see Vincent and what's-her-face. No doubt in my mind, he's got something to do with it, one way or the other.
Machias.
Though it's hard to imagine such a lofty individual acting of his own volition. We don't even know for sure who their captives are, but even so, it's pretty easy to tell.
Yeah, we've got more than enough reason to intervene.
Our next destination is decided then. They've got someone important to us over there. We'll make it our first move by getting them back. That includes reuniting you with Governor Regnitz again. Thanks, Reem. And don't worry, I'm ready for this. It's my duty as an inspector to assess my dad's authority and hold him accountable. If it's the port city you're headed to, I should be able to be of some help. I've got a few ties to that place, thanks to Ordine and Cayenne. Oh yeah, your Awakener was found somewhere in Ordis?
I would like to see the situation there myself. I am one of its local noblewomen, after all.
I'm sagging along too. My hometown's future depends on it. Holy shit.
Seems our infiltration team's shaping up nicely with you guys at the center.
You're gonna force me with these ones? Interesting.
All that's left is to make sure we're 100% prepared. Well, you guys sure settled that quickly. That's just the Class 7 way. Well, that obviously doesn't apply to me. Nevertheless, I'll deign to go along and provide any help you might need. We'll be sure to take you up on that.
I'll start planning out the infiltration route and H-hour right away. H-hour? If anyone has anything to do, now is the time to take care of it. Roger that. Okay. Nose, itch, take care of that, then I'll record it. Yep. Speak to Rosine, commence infiltration to advance the story. All unfinished quests, etc. will disappear. I'll probably double check everything while I'm out too. Let's just make sure everything's done. I did all the optional events that I saw the first pass, but you know, between episodes, I sometimes I just want to run around and double check things, so I'll do that. Who did they say has to come? You have to come. Muse say Ash has to come. Machias also. Altina can't be removed until that. Okay, so okay. Machias is gonna be set regardless. God, this is such a big party. And we have one free spot, that looks like. No, we don't. No, because we have 4 and 2. Interesting. Oh no, Kurt doesn't have to come. Okay, I'm gonna get these people set up. The one free spot is Altina. I might take someone else unless Altina stays locked. We'll see. But yeah, that's gonna have to be the end of this one, though. We finished up our Western Tour 1, the Western Arabonia Tour 1. What's it called? I don't know, I can't check it. Whatever it is, we finished it up. So, maybe. Unless we're doing this, and then there's going to continue the Western Tour 1. How is it going to work? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Well, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.